of relief for the 17 pit. The tire guy brought a tire back to the Goodyear garage because it had equalized, so they actually purged it and re-inflated it.
Trouble Genie back straightaway. In lap traffic, a car has been spun around.
Stewart. That's Tony Stewart in a 33 car.
Larry, it all happened because of the chain reaction. Somebody up there had to get out of the throttle, and here they all come and piled in.
Now there's Miller in the 21.
The 21 drifts up in front of Tony. Tony gets into the back of him, and then Tony gets run into from behind. That may have been Reed Sorensen that got into the back of Tony. I can't tell for sure. We'll have to get another look at it.
But I think it definitely started with the orange 21 car, Brandon Miller.
Yeah, see, Tony had the lift, and when he did that, I can't tell. No, that's not. Is that John Wood?
Couldn't tell who that white.
it's
Stanton Barrett, I believe who it was a 36 car, who was actually a lap down as well.
That got into the back of Tony.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be able to tell real well right
Coming
here.
outside. All right, clear inside.
Daryl, you can hear it right there. Brandon Miller had to get out of the throttle, late exit of turn 2.
As he's opened up a 2.6-second lead on Greg Biffle. A new record for the number of leaders in this race as Justin Labonte has pounded the wall. It's been a tough day for Labonte since having his best Busch Series qualifying effort ever and starting 4th. He's alongside Jerry Robertson here.
I think that car just hadn't been that comfortable for Justin all day. He's been struggling a good bit. Around she goes.
Boy, Brent Sherman just snuck through there on the outside.
Him giving you 100%. They've got good race cars. They have good horsepower. And they have their act together right now. Good pit stops when he comes to pit road.
He's no different than any other young athlete. When they come up and sometimes they just, whoa.
Jeffrey Bodine.
Around he goes.
And the gunbroker.com
Caution is out.
I can't turn it around.
Looks like he got up into the 78 car of Jerry Robertson.
Yeah, he just was turning wheel in, putting wheel into it. Jeffrey was, and the thing finally snapped around when he made a little contact there.
happens right in front of Randy LaJoie.
Not a real hard lick, but enough that that's going to send that car to the ground.
The fact that he's recovered and leading this race pretty impressive.
It's the 4th time that McMurray has been in the 64, and it's the first race he has led in that
turn 2 around goes Jaley.
Keep rolling your line.
Lucky more cars were not involved in that coming off turn 2. Top 10 and just has trouble over there off turn 2.
Top of your screen. There we go.
Just jumped out of there.
Back it down. Get low. Down. Good job.
That was Stacy Compton. This is Kenny Wallace.
Stay down all the way to the bottom. You're clear. Good job. Caution's out. Woo!
We don't have a good definitive angle that did it do it on its own, or did maybe he get a little help? We just really can't tell.
The way it popped out of there, almost like he got a little help, but it's hard to tell.
When I was watching Jamie up to the point of that caution, if they pass him, it will have to be on the high side because he's been running that white line through both ends.
Shane Meal 3 wide, and there's contact there. Blake Feese goes around in the 5, the 25 collected of Ashton Lewis and more.
I don't think you're going to be happy about who caused this.
This happened mid-pack, well back of the leaders. Shane Meals got a big run. It looked like, did he brush the wall?
He bounced off the wall, off the turn 2 there, got into Ashton Lewis, and boy, that 5 car came within an ace of going over.
But definitely Shane Milton, the 32, got up against that outside wall. We've seen that a lot in this race. And when he bounced off the wall, he got into the right rear quarter panel of the 25 car, Ashton Lewis.
Here he comes. He's got a good run on the outside. We've seen that. No harm, no foul here. He gets into the wall, and when he bounces off, nothing he could do about it. It just bounced off and got into Lewis.
And then Blake Feese in the 5 car was just a victim. Wrong place, wrong time.
Well, let's ride along with Shane Meal.
You could tell that he knew he was in trouble. He pedaled it, but it was too late.
Caution.
So Shane Meal is the eye of the storm. And yes, we know that's the calm part of the hurricane, because all of the damage happens elsewhere, and the eye of the storm keeps going.
But Darrell, we've been talking about that for 2 days. You reach the point of no return on the exit. You can back off the throttle. You can turn the steering wheel. It still slides up the racetrack.
This track, more than any I can think of that I ever raced on, will do that to you. You just lose grip all at once. You lose it in the wrong place is what happens. And it's at a point where you can't do it.
Run when he goes to the high side off the corner. Looks like he's 20 miles an hour faster down the straightaway.
Casey Kane.
Oh, trouble down here. 8 cars around.
The 8 car. He's
coming
going to
right
go down the
down.
racetrack.
Hard hit
Caution is out. Come on down to pit road. We got some right rear or left rear.
at Bristol.
I think they'll get back out and they will finish, but I don't think it's going to be very good.
Yeah, I mean, even though he came into this race 5th in points, pretty much his only highlight has been that win at Mexico. Pretty hard lick. This right here is where it gets scary, is all those cars coming at him, anticipating he's going to go down the racetrack.
But Kane was, car up in the wall down here. Car in the wall, 64 slowing down. We got a caution.
Caution's out.
Caution is out.
Ashton Lewis with crash damage from earlier in the wall with 6 laps to go.
And here comes the 64 on the pit road. That looks like a fuel. Is he out of fuel?
Garage.
Garage.
Oh boy.
No fuel. Don't need fuel. Don't need tires. Go in the garage.